I know it looks bad and it looks like a hit and run, but we wasn't trying to run. We just didn't have it.
Yeah, I know. Because you didn't even call the sheriff's office. You didn't call 911.
To be honest, I did not know. Like I had to
know
call.
that when you're in a crash that you call
I know
somebody?
that
you know your license is suspended, right?
Yeah, I know.
You're a habitual traffic offender.
On December 29th, 2023, officers investigated a woman with no license who fled the scene of a crash and then tried acting clueless after she was caught.
Do you want to tell me what happened?
Okay, so we went to Publix. I stepped out because we were sending some money to 80. And then the thing is, we went to Publix, and then after that, we had to be in Jupiter because I have a son in 80, and then we just received later for him from immigration. And then we have an auntie that's going to 80 tomorrow, so we were going to go there, give the paper to her so she can give to my mom other son in 80 so they can take care of it for him. And then when we were driving there, I stepped to Publix, I sent the money, and then when we get back in the car, she was backing up, and then there was another car that almost hit us. So I guess she took a look at it or something, and then there was another car on the other side, so she kind of hit the other car. So we actually I step out. I checked the other car, and then I checked ours. It was like a bit like just a little damage on the back bumper. I think on the left side, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other car has a little damage too, but we didn't have anything in the car to put the information. So since we didn't have anything, so I told her, okay, let's just go to the house. You can drop me off. I will write the information, and then you can go to Jupiter. And I was about, like when you called me, I was literally about to write the information so we can take it to Publix. We didn't know there was going to be like any police or anything like that, but we're going to take the information to Publix, leave our information, and ask them if anyone claimed that the car was hitting in the parking lot.
I already have the information.
To the car?
Yeah.
Well, and then I was just waiting for her to come.
That's how do you think that I know who was driving the car?
Well, I know the car was there, so... Like I said, technically, I know it seems like a hit and run, but we weren't trying to run.
It is a hit and run. It's not technically. It is a hit and run. Because you did not leave your... And you didn't... Why wouldn't you call the sheriff's office when you hit another vehicle?
Because there was, like, we actually wait outside. We didn't wait that long because she had to rush to Jupiter, but we did wait outside for like a minute or two. And then, like, we didn't have anything in the car to write the information.
Okay. So
like, I have everything right in different... We didn't, like... Technically, she doesn't really know that much, and honestly, I didn't even know that we had to call the sheriff office. So what I think we could have done was taking the information to Publix and ask them if anyone has like claimed that the car was hitting in the parking lot. I didn't know about like if there was no one, you have to call the sheriff or anything like that.
Right. You do know that there's video here, right?
Yeah, there's camera video outside.
Yeah. So I know how long you waited, and I know that the only person that got out of the vehicle to look was the driver.
Yeah, because I was driving the car, but she was in the car. That's what I was trying to tell you, and then you told me that she has to be here.
Right, because you said that she was the driver.
Okay, when we were going to Publix,
all right,
we got in the parking lot. Can I come now, or do I still have to wait?
Able hand tattoo. It's gonna be on the northeast.
I need the driver and I need the vehicle, and I'm not telling you to drive because you shouldn't be driving.
10-9, who you're out with it, Rogers?
Okay, just give me a couple minutes. Let me call her back and see how close she is.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna wait long. You need to get here.
Well, there's no one else at the house other than me.
Okay. Well, she needs to move a little bit faster, that's all.
Okay,
it's been over an hour. I called her at 1:13 or 1:16.
Yeah, because she had just got into Jupiter to actually...
Okay, then when the police call you and say come back to the crash scene that you left, then you immediately come. You don't finish your business. You don't take your time. You come
Yeah, I
back.
know, but she was already all the way in Jupiter.
It doesn't matter.
And, like, the only reason I was driving is because she was in the car. So technically, from her driving to Jupiter, it's a good like 50-something minutes, almost an hour.
Well, if you didn't leave, then we wouldn't have this issue now, would we?
Yeah.
So I need to change my crash report to list you as the driver and her as a passenger.
52.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have all the information with you. Let me call her and see how close she is.
Okay.
Unit 52.
Alright, sorry about that.
I'll be out with
Bye.
the unit at Rogers. 10, we're out with the units on Rogers.
Hi. How are you? Where's your camera? Okay. Perfect. I actually got a hold of her, and she said that she was in Jupiter, and I said, okay, then I'll see you shortly. Well, I'll just send my daughter. And I was like, no, I want you and your vehicle. Well, it was just a scratch, so I left, and I'm like, you were supposed to stop and at least leave your information. Oh, well, I'll just leave it now. No, we're past that. So she's supposedly on her way. I started the crash report. I'm just going to finish it up real quick, write her tickets, and wait for her. And then I can give you your stuff and be on it. Okay, first, I'm going to read you this. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Understand these rights. Do you wish to talk to me at this time?
I'm sorry?
Do you wish to talk to me at this time?
Yes.
Okay. So, what happened?
Well, we were going to Publix.
Uh-huh.
So I think I parked. Yeah, we parked here.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a gray Dodge, if I'm not mistaken.
A gray SUV, yeah.
Yes. So we parked here, and then the car was there. And then I went inside to do the money transfer because she actually stayed in the car because we had to go to Jupiter. So she went to Jupiter. Oh, she stayed in the car to went to Jupiter, so because she was getting ready. And then I parked here. We went inside. I went inside to send the money. I didn't have to put her in there for the money transfer. And then when I get back, because I get back, and then she was driving. So she was going to be driving so we can go to Jupiter. And then when I was like backing up, there was another car. Like I was backing up and the car passed so close to us. I actually take a look at it, and I guess that's when we actually hit the other car. But we didn't have anything in the car to write, so we didn't have any paper or anything. So the only trust we had, because when I told her, she told us, okay, let's just go home. There's another car at the house, her car, because that one is supposed to be mine. So let's just go home. We're gonna write the info, because I have everything written down here. Then we're gonna come back to Publix, leave her the information, and she's gonna go to Jupiter. Because what happened is I have a son in Jupiter, and then we just received a letter from the immigration for him, and then we have an auntie that's going to Haiti tomorrow. So we needed to give her the letter so she can give to Haiti for us. So she went to Jupiter, and then I stay at the house waiting the information and waiting on her so we can come back to Publix and give the information. I know it looks bad and it looks like a hidden one, but we wasn't trying to one. We just didn't have it. Yeah, I know.
Because you didn't even call the sheriff's office. You didn't call 911.
To be honest, I did not know. Like I had to
know
call.
that when you're in a crash that you call
I know
somebody?
that you have to leave your information. If not, you have to come back to the place, like the scene that happened, and then leave your. But I didn't know, like, if there is
That's
no
all
one,
stuff
you
that I
have to
told
call.
you on the phone.
No, she told me that I had to leave my information if there isn't one that
Right,
I have
that's
to
what I
come
told
back.
you on the phone the first time I spoke to you.
Yeah.
You said that you were your mom? Okay.
But
Do you have
to
your
call,
driver's license on you?
not yet.
Okay. You know your license is suspended, right?
Yeah, I know.
You're a habitual traffic offender.
I know. I'm so sorry. Like technically, yeah, like she was driving when we got here, but they think that's the reason why I drive. Technically, I know my license is still suspended, but like because I had a ticket, and then I didn't take the class, which I did after that, and I paid all the money, and then they sent me to the DMV in store, and when I went there, they told me that I had to wait for December next year or there's like I can call an insurance. And until then, so my license suspended. So when I got there, technically she was getting ready. That's the only reason why I touched the wheel.
Okay, first you told me that you drove here.
Yeah, I drove here because she was getting ready, and that's the only reason
And
I
then
touched the
you
wheel.
got out of the car and you did your money transfer, and then you got back in the car and you
then I
drove.
took the car so we can go.
Okay, so you driving, your license isn't good for another 5 years because you're suspended for habitual traffic offender.
Yeah, because they told me that I can just call insurance and then they will clear it out. They didn't tell me that about that 5 years thing.
It's suspended for 5 years. I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for habitual traffic offender and for hit and run. Leaving the scene with injury, or without injury, with property damage. Hands together like you're praying. Do you want your mom to have the phone? Do you have anything else on you that's going to poke me, stick me, stab me? Anything that I miss and is illegal to bring into the jail is another offense, another charge. You understand that? Okay. Right, son. This way. Black female 1015. I'm going to call somebody that speaks Creole so that they can explain to her
What
what's
can I
going
do
on.
for her, please? She
I'm
cannot
gonna-
stay like that.
I'm going to call someone that speaks Creole and have them
What are my
translate.
options now?
You're going to go to jail and you can bond out.
When is that?
As soon as you get a bondsman or pay the bond.
She only speaks Creole?
Yeah. Thank you. Papa 00.